welcome to my channel. This is Drieli. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a journal with me video. This is going to be me decorating the first day of May, so it's May 31st. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I have my traveler's notebook here with me, so let me go ahead and open this up pretty quick. And let me go ahead and get you that page right there. So I'm gonna have to use some clips here to hold those pages. And I decided to do a little bit different with this video. Most of my videos, it's a speed up process with a voiceover. I just thought it would be nice to have a little bit of a different setup and actually show you guys in real time how long it takes me to decorate. If you are following the news at all, you're having a lot of protests here in the US. If you didn't know, I actually live in the US. I live in the state of Arizona, and due to the horrible thing that happened to George Floyd, we are having a lot of protests going on in town, and there's a lot of riots and things like that. So this is definitely a very historic day. So I wanted to treat that way, and I wanted to make sure that I added some elements to this page that it will remind me of such a important day in the history of of my country, of my state. So I printed a couple of things up. I already have kind of an idea of how I want to theme this page. So I already separated a couple of things here, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I already have my coffee here with me. If you want to go ahead and pause this video really quick so you can grab you a cup of coffee or tea so we can go ahead and journal together. All right, so I printed a couple of things here, and like I said, I live in Arizona. So yesterday our governor declared a state of emergency in my state. Due to the riots that is going on right now. Unfortunately, there's groups, they're taking advantage of the situation and of the protests. People there are, peacefully protesting, and that they're taking advantage of that in order to infiltrate in the protest and cause riots and looting, businesses and things like that. So our governor decided that was safe to declare a state of emergency in my state and added a curfew. So it's starting yesterday, and that this is gonna be a week-long curfew. We are not allowed to leave the house after 8 p.m. until 5 a.m. in the morning. So I went ahead and printed this declaration of state of emergency because I think it's just such an interesting piece of document. And like I say, it's definitely a very historic day for us. So I wanted to document this in my journal. So I printed, original document so you can see the stamp there from the state and the signature and all of that. And this here is just a news release from the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. This is from the sheriff. It's not from my county. I'm from a small town in Arizona, but this was just a statement on public safety. So I thought I would also print this out because it's a very interesting statement. So very interesting timing, guys. I gotta tell you, this is like, I'm so glad I get to journal, and that's why I love journaling so much. You get to actually record later history. So that's, like I said, it's like I want to use it as such. I wanted to make it very old school, so I wanted to make those pages very yellow to look like it's very vintage. So what I'm gonna be using for this is my lovely distress inks. Those are from the Ranger Ink Company, and they are from the Tim Holtz line. I love those distress inks so much. If you watch any of my previous videos, you've seen it, how much I love those. And I use those with the blending tools, and you can get those at Michael's. That's where I got them. So yeah, so for each color I have a different blending tool. So I'm gonna start with the yellow one. This one, the color is the Antique Leaning. So let me go ahead and open this up, and let me go ahead and just, and I hope this video, guys, it's not too long. I'm gonna try my best to make this as quick as possible. You know, I just wanted to do something different. I know sometimes it's not very natural to have those videos like speeded up, and you don't get to see really the process or the thought behind how to decorate certain pages. So I just thought it was going to be a little bit different, so you can see in real time, and you guys get to maybe journal with me. So what I did here, I just have a piece of paper that I just use for the sole purpose of blending, so I don't get my desk messy. So that way, you know, it looks very yellow. So I'm gonna do that more at the edges, but I'm gonna also go in a little bit in the center. There you go. And I'm gonna just repeat the same process on the other one. So I'm gonna go in with this other one. This one, the color is Vintage Photo. All right, so what I want to do, these are 2 full pages, and they're actually 3 pages, but you know, I printed on the same, on the other side of the same page. So I know it's gonna be a lot. So what I want to do, I want to kind of fold it. So let's see. I was thinking about what I'm gonna do. Maybe do like this. Plug in. Yes, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna try to fold it in 3. Let's see if I can manage to do this. And hopefully so. Hopefully I don't make a mess. Oh my god. If you have a better way to do this, please leave a comment down below telling me what do you do to fold pages like 3-way, because this does not it does not look easy at all. Okay, let's do this way. It's open. It's okay. Let's just, I'm just gonna use my handy dandy scissor here to kind of settle the pages here. But how's everything with you guys? How are things going? Where are you at? I know I have a lot of my audience, it is from the US, but I have some people that are outside of the US. So how are things going where you at right now with the whole situation? You still in quarantine, or it has been lifted? Most of places now, I'm assuming, you know, it's going back to normal. We've been lifted from quarantine for 2 weeks now, and you know, our last executive order from our governor has been lifted, has been expired 2 weeks ago, and the things were starting to go back to normal until this happened with you know, with George Floyd, and the rest is, if you want to check the news, it's you know. Anyways, yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, so let me show you here what are we gonna do. So I put it in 3, and what I'm gonna try to do, because I have 2 pages, I'm gonna glue one on this side and one on the other side. So let me grab some of my washi tapes. Should I use this one? That's larger and is yellow probably. Okay. Let's use this one because I need a. So what I'm gonna do to make it easier, I'm gonna try to, you know, tape it right here, that way. But because I have 2 pages, I'm gonna have to tape the second one to the last page this way, if that makes any sense. Just watch me what I'm doing. It will make more sense once I'm done, hopefully. Alright, so let's put this here. I'm assuming, guys, this is gonna be a long video, and I'm already apologizing in advance because this is not gonna be a quick video at all. I'm already I can I can multitask. I can talk and I don't know if this was a good idea, but anyway, so let's do this first. Let's first plug in here. And then you're gonna come here. Let's remove this. Oh my god. I'm making a mess, guys. Doesn't make any sense what I'm trying to do. Hopefully it does. Alright. Sorry, I can't multitask. I can talk and try to do this. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. This washi tape is not helping at all. Like, it's not. It's almost like it doesn't have any glue. What the heck? Some washi tapes are just insanely like sticky, and some of them looks like they didn't even bother to put. I'm gonna have to add some glue to this. This is crazy. Alright, so I'm using my recollections. Let me put on automatically here. Okay, there you go. Yay! Alright, so let me put this back to manual. Don't keep seeing my camera going back and forth. But this is the recollections line from Michaels. It's just a multi-surface glue stick. I really like this one. I use a lot of the Craft Bond glue as well. The only thing that I've been, at least the last 2 times that I bought those glues at Michaels, they're just the quality. It's not the same anymore. It's awful. So this one, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's a better quality glue. So let's do this. I can't believe I'm putting glue on a washi tape. That doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. What I was doing? This, okay. This one. Let me remove this because it's not gonna help. Gonna try to leave a tiny bit of space, not too much. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, did I do this right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. And my guess, see myself all the time. Oh my god, this doesn't make sense. But yes, because I want to do like this. See how cool that is. What washi tape can do to help us? Let me just put a little bit more glue there. Alright. So now I'm gonna have to glue the second page, which is actually the first page of the declaration. So I'm doing this on this side. Hopefully you guys can see it. I try to get it closer, but not too close that Where's my washi tape? Let's just measure this. I completely lost my train of thought. Are you guys like that too? Like, I cannot multitask. Maybe this was a horrible idea to journal and talk at the same time. That's why I like to do the voiceovers, because I don't have to worry about the talking, and I can, you know, easily just do my decoration, and then I can do the voiceover later, so that way I can freely talk and have a more, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, guys. I don't think it's making any sense. I'm sorry. This is gonna be one of the most rambling videos that you probably watched. All right. Does that make sense what I did? So the first page, I actually glued to the back of the page, and the last page of the declaration, I glued on this front. So that way I can just fold it. And I need to just adjust here to make sure that it's folding properly. Right. Yeah. So when you open the page, it's gonna look like this. So you can just pull it out. Oops. And just pull it out, and you can easily look at it through pages. And all right. So there you go. That's a very good technique that I like to use, because you can easily just, you know, edit bigger papers. You can use the same thing, this technique, for cards or maps. I love to do that with maps. You know, if you're traveling. But yeah. All right. Enough of this. I think we got it. So what I'm gonna do on this page, let me just open this back up. And I'm gonna edit this one right here. I don't need this to be the center of the page. It's not as important as the declaration of an emergency. So this can be inside right here, but I wanna edit this one. So I have quite a bit of journaling to do in this day. And the reason why I know that is because what I like to do, and that's how I can keep up with my journal, guys. Otherwise, I cannot keep up, because it's not every day that I can actually have time to decorate my page. And if you watched my setup video, and if you haven't, and you're curious about how I set up my traveler's notebook, I'll link it above here on the screen. But if you watch that video, you see that I like to have 2 full pages for one day. Hopefully it makes sense. So because of that, I have plenty of space to work on. But sometimes, you know, I don't have time during the day. So what I do before going to bed, usually when I'm already in bed, I quickly open my notes app, and I jot down quickly what happened that day. But then I can later on, once I have time to decorate the page, I can just open my note app on my phone and be able to quickly see what happened that day, and I can just rewrite it on my journal. So it's easier that way for me, because I know how to decorate the page at that point. I know the theme, or what theme I should decorate the page based on what happened that day. Usually that's how I decide what theme I'm gonna go with that page. It's based on what happened that day. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I know I wrote quite a bit last night, because there was a lot that happened yesterday. So I'm gonna need a lot of space. So this is a good way if you have a lot of ephemera to put in your journal, in your page, but you want to also write quite a bit. Look, I can write it here, here. And if I need, I can even write it here, but I don't think I'll need this, but you know what I'm saying. I got this Tim Holtz Ideology paper dolls piece from Michaels, and I really like to use just for decorating in general, but because this is kind of like a vintage historic page, I thought those two pictures was going to really represent the entire situation happening in my country right now. Oh, sorry guys, my camera just stopped recording. I don't know what happened. But all I was saying, I have those paper dolls that I got from Michaels. It's from the Tim Holtz ideology line. It's paper dolls, it's just pictures, old vintage pictures, and I picked those two up. I think they really represent, you know, it makes a good representation of the rights that we are fighting for, you know. So I'm gonna put those here. So let me put this aside here for a second. I have this kind of like look like an old vintage book. I bought it on an antique store, and it's actually a storage box, which is so cool. Hopefully you guys can see it. But here's where I keep all my old scrap papers, like any piece of papers, scrapping papers that I like to use for my journaling. So I use a lot of those paper pads that I get at Michael's. So yeah, so I want to see if I can find something here. Oh, this might be good actually. The color is theme and scheme. So I want to see if I can find something that I can add it to that page, just to look, you know, a little bit nicer. Maybe even added some pages, like book page. Let's see. Guys, I am so sorry. This video is gonna be ridiculous long. But this one's very pretty too. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I actually do enjoy watching longer videos from some YouTubers that I follow that do journaling as well. I like to watch those videos when I'm journaling because it's so inspirational. It's just so much easier to, you know, to grab inspiration when you are watching someone journaling in front of you. So I usually don't mind watching longer videos because sometimes I'm not fully concentrated on the video for that 30 minutes. I'm just journaling along with that person, which is so cool. Oh, I like this one a lot as well. Okay, we're gonna spend all day here. I think it's good. I'm gonna go with one of them. Let me put this aside. But yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind. Hopefully you guys do kind of the same thing that I do. I don't know. I just thought it would be interesting to have something different, you know, like have a real time. What do you guys think? This one, this one. I don't like that. I think I'm going more leaning towards this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. I'm just gonna rip it a little bit here. And do this. Oh, this looks so good. Alright. And maybe add it on the top here a little bit too. Let's do that. This edge looks horrible. What is wrong with you, Drieli? Okay. Should we add it some? Let's see what we have here. Should I add it like this to indicate? I feel like I'm covering everything. No, this is not. Let's reduce this. We don't need to be this big. Maybe add it some like this. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm probably gonna distress this too, maybe here and this here. Does that make any difference? Yeah, I think it looks good, right? So let me grab this piece of paper that I use just to be able to glue down everything so I don't make a mess. Let's do this. Oh, before. Yeah, let's distress this really quick. And I'm gonna see if I have enough ink, hopefully, so I don't have to even open my ink there. Lazy person. Do you guys use this? If you guys use the distress inks and the blending tools, leave a comment down below if you guys use it and if you like it. I just love it. Like, I am obsessed with those. That will do it. Let's bring the darker one. The darker one's the Antique Lean. No, Antique Vintage Photo. Antique Lean is the yellow one. Alright. Does it look much better, right? It looks more vintage. Alright. This, if you guys are curious, this I grabbed from, I just bought an old book in an antique store. You know, and I just used that book to rip pages. I'm sure you can buy cheap books, you know, at Goodwill or any antique shops, and you can just use it to rip the pages. That's what I do. Although the pages are quite yellow on that book, it's not crazy yellow. So I like to, you know, to just stress even more. Just going this aside so you guys can see what I'm doing. Add this to the edge here. Almost done, guys. I'm just gonna add this here. And that will be it. I'm so excited for this week's videos. If you guys like flip through videos, I'm probably gonna be filming my flip through today so I can post the video tomorrow. So it's gonna be my full flip through for my May insert. So this insert right here, like you see, this is the last page of the month. So I'm pretty much done with it. If you guys like flip through, I know it's a very popular type of video. So if you guys like that, well, come back tomorrow so you can watch it. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you guys like videos about Traveler's Notebook. That's all that I do here is Traveler's Notebook related videos, planning and journaling. So I'll be doing the flip through of both of them. Well, actually I use just one insert, but I'll be showing you guys both my planner portion as well as my journal portion. And yes, I'm so excited, guys. There's so many different videos coming for you guys this week. If you don't know, I post one video a day, Monday through Friday. So there's a new video every day of the week. So I have so many ideas for videos. I'm very excited. All right, that's it for today, guys. Sorry about the rambling. Sorry for the long video. This is a ridiculous long video, but I wanted to do something different, show you guys in real time. I don't know if I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit. I don't know how that's gonna work. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you like videos like that and you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And yes, if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm just gonna bring this close so you guys can see it. And yeah. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. If you stick this far in the video, thank you so much for staying with me this long. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.